Well, the Constitution says that the vice president is to take over should the president be temporarily unable to perform his duties. The 25th Amendment has been invoked before, but only at the president's own direction. KXAN investigator Kevin Clark spoke tonight with a local historian.
The White House says there will be no transfer of power during President Trump's hospital visit. Historian and UT professor Jeremy Surrey says the president's health would have to deteriorate and quickly.
If you're unable to do that, if you're unable to stay conscious, if you're unable to think straight, then under the 25th Amendment, he should voluntarily, temporarily turn over duties to the vice president.
Surrey tells us the 25th Amendment has been invoked for Presidents Ronald Reagan and George W. Bush when both were temporarily sedated for medical procedures. Both presidents notified both House and Senate leadership, temporarily turning power over.
The president sent a short letter to Congress saying, I will hand over temporary power of the presidency to the vice president.
But the chief executive isn't the only one who can call for the transfer of power. The amendment says if the president is unable to notify Congress, the vice president and the majority of cabinet leaders can write that same letter. This has never happened before. Surrey says because COVID-19 symptoms can worsen quickly, this is different from someone just going under anesthesia.
They have to be ready to perhaps consider the Section 4, the invocation without presidential consent, if he gets very sick very fast. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But that's what makes this moment actually pretty unique.
Dr. Ogachika Alozi with the Texas Medical Association says while the president may be tested far more than the rest of us, it's a reminder that safe behavior is the biggest factor in not catching the virus, but also that positive tests aren't always accurate.
You could test every day, and again, you're still going to have a percentage of people that are positive that it won't pick up. And so I think that's the important thing.
Kevin Clark, KXAN News.
After the assassination attempt of President Ronald Reagan in March of 1981, his cabinet nearly invoked the 25th Amendment. They wrote a letter to congressional leadership, but never submitted it.